Hi everyone, you're all welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create this beautiful fabric flower. If this is something you're interested in learning, come along with me as I show you a very easy way of achieving this. This is the one I made earlier. You can see how beautiful it's looking. This fabric flower have a way of taking your dress from like 0 to 100. It's so beautiful. You can place it on any part of your dress that you want. All right. So now for this tutorial, I'm going to be working with this fabric. I've already made the dress that I'll be attaching the flowers to. So this is organdy fabric. I used 3 yards of this fabric. Organdy is thicker than organza. For the fullness that I wanted for my flower, I used 3 yards. If you want yours to be more voluminous, you can use 4 yards. And if you want yours to be less, you can use 2 yards. But for this tutorial, I use 3 yards to achieve mine. So now to begin, I'm going to start by working on the base of the flower. I'm creating a circle for the base. I went ahead to mark a midpoint there, and on that midpoint I marked 4 inches all round. Okay, so this is plus sewing allowance inclusive. So after sewing round, I'll end up with 3.5 inches. So I'll go on and cut it out. It's 2 pieces because I'm going to be sewing it round. So I'm cutting 2 pieces. I'm going to cut about 12 pieces of this because I need about 6 pairs, like two pieces together in 6 places. So I'm going to need 6 pairs of this circle. I'll go on and place it on my fabric, and I'm going to cut out 5 more. All right, remember my fabric is on fold, so as you cut it out, you're already cutting out 2 circles which will be sewn together. After cutting and sewing, this is what I have. I used 1/2 inch to sew the circle all round. I have about 6 pieces of this circle. Now I'll go ahead and cut it in the middle. I'm going to pull it out to the right face through that cut that I made in the middle. You can go ahead and trim off the edges. All right, if it's too bulky, you can trim it off. So I'll go on and pull it out now. I will do same thing with the other circle. Thank you guys for watching to this point. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please click on the red button to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. You can also leave your comments in the comment section if you have any question. So I'll just go on and give it a good press so it can lay really flat. Now I'll do same thing with all the other circle, just like this. Okay, so this is the piece that I'm going to be using to create the flower, and I went ahead to cut it out. This is about 7 inches in width, and the length of this piece is about 140 inches. I cut it along the yardage. I got 3 yards of this fabric for this project. So if you're going to cut along the length of your fabric, you only have about 60 inches, but cutting along the yardage gives you more length. I joined 2 pieces together. Okay, so if you cut along the length of your fabric, you just have about 120 inches at the end of the day, but using along the yardage, you will have more length. So at the end I had 140, so you can see where I joined the pieces together to give me a longer length. So that's the measurement there. One thing to note is that this fabric frills. Okay, so if you do not have weaving machine, you're going to have to turn it inside out. So what I went ahead to do is to fold it on the wrong face, but if you have weaving machine, just fold it on the right face and weave the edge. Now I'll come to the end of this fabric. At this point, I'm going to create a curve just like this. Just create a curve at that point. This is going to help your flower blend in smoothly when you're sewing it to the base. Okay, so now I'll go ahead I'll go back to my sewing machine. I'll sew it from that side using 1/2 inch all the way down. I also went on to do the same thing at the other end of the fabric. So just like this, same thing you did at the other end. Just repeat same process here. And that is it. Okay, so when sewing, remember to leave about 2 inches space where you use to turn it out. If you have a weaving machine, this process is going to be a lot easier. So I'm going to be using this screw. I'll fix it like this from the end. Okay, and I'm going to pull it in just the way I'm going about it. All right, I have about 2 inches space opened right there. I'll pull it out at that point. I'll go to the other end and do the same thing. All right, I'll fix in the screw like that, push it in, okay, and then pull it out at that open space. You can see it's very easy. So the next thing that I'll be doing is to iron this piece. Now I went ahead to create 5 more pieces like this. All right, each base, the 6 circles we have, each of it, I'm going to be sewing this strip around it. Now after ironing, this is what I have. All right, you can see how it's lying flat. Okay, the next thing is to create my gathers on this strip. Now I tried using my sewing machine for this. It was really hard and it wasn't pulling, so the gathers were not forming. I had to use my needle and thread, and I think maybe it's because of the way I sew the edges. You know, I have to turn the fabric. If you're able to weave the edge of your own fabric, you can go ahead and try using your sewing machine. It might work. If it doesn't work, just go on and use this method. So this is how I continue to pass my needle and thread through the piece. All right, like this, and I'm going to pull it out. All right, so this is the process that I used from the beginning to the end. I did the same thing for the remaining 5 strips. It's a very simple process. Okay, so you see how I'm going about it. Just this way, like this. And then you go on and pull it out. While you're pulling out, you adjust your fabric. So guys, this is the process. I'll go on and finish it on off camera and I'll show you guys the results. This is what I have after gathering the fabric. So I'm going to be sewing it on the base. I'll get the midpoint of the base and I'll start my sewing from that part. The edge of this fabric, you can see how blended in it is because of how I cut it. So it's going to blend in smoothly. So you place it like this and start your sewing from that midpoint. And you keep sewing round in a spiral form. At the end of the day, this is what I'm going to have like this. You can see everything is well hidden. Just follow the process. I'll leave you to watch how I'll go about the sewing of this one. Okay, so you understand it well when you're working on your own. I'm done sewing all the fabric flour. This is what I have. Okay, you can be creative with the placement on your outfit. Thank you so much guys for watching this video to this point. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do hit on the red button to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.